feel like
we're going. Bro, you're red already.
really.
Yeah.
It's because I just got zapped by the microphone. Like, oh.
Are you getting sunburnt?
Am
Often?
I mean, I have been in the sun a lot recently. I just got back from Branson.
Ah, the good old Brants.
I was on the lake all day.
Yeah, well, that's no wonder. You
I kind of need some tan though. I saw a reel the other day and it said, "You don't need more money. You just need to be tan." And I was like, "Yeah,
that's just not true at all, bro." What do all rich people do?
tan on their yachts."
Yeah, exactly. Wait, where does this say? Oh, there it is. I was just wondering because Morgan, okay. You know what is a necessary purchase that I need to get?
No.
Is also don't flash my address to the camera. I need to get like a Pelican case. I think I'm gonna get like a cheap one from like Harbor Freight or something, but to hold my negatives. Let's see. Oh, cute. These are the ones from when we moved into our house. So that's fun.
Nice.
Anyways, let's
Guys,
get on
we've
to
got
it.
some absolute bangers for you today. Some of these comments, I'm not gonna lie, fantastic. Also, disclaimer: I know we said this episode was gonna be us responding to hate comments. It didn't. We didn't have time to go through those, so that'll be next week.
I've been grinding.
Come back in a week. In the meantime, we're gonna entertain you with some awesome photography.
I'm low key not ready. I think we need to get into some of my. I brought some topics that I want to talk about.
We can. I think we should say those for the second half.
Okay,
Let's start off a little strong.
We'll start off wild. We'll get crazy and then bring it down.
All right. If you're shooting 300 frames per second, you're not capturing moments. You're just spraying and praying.
I don't think that's true at all.
I think the sentiment is true. People overshoot.
300 frames per second
That's
is
what I'm
like
saying.
exclusive. I guess that's not true at all. 300 frames per second has a use case, but not at all.
It depends on what you're shooting, but like for a couple session, I would say I'm probably walking.
A session? 300 frames per second for video?
He's talking about photo.
No, 300 frames per second for video.
No, that's 300 frames per session. That's not frames per second.
You said frames per second at
Read
first.
it. Okay, I read it the wrong way. No, I just mean like you walk away with 300 photos after a session.
That's nothing.
I don't. As I'm saying, the number's wrong, but the sentiment is right.
I don't think so. I mean, I'd be overshooting all the time, just for fun.
Well, I do think that like the majority of photographers overshoot, and like they don't need to overshoot. They just are lazy to just actually just take what they want. You know.
I just shoot on high-speed continuous shutter because I shoot a lot of portrait sessions of girls who move around. So, like, I'll tell them to do, like, a moving pose. And then, like, they'll blink or squint their eye weird or, like, make a weird smile, like, halfway in between. Or, like, I'll get, like, half of, like, the footstep. I want my footstep to be exactly proper where I want it. So that's why I shoot so much.
Yeah.
It's not because, like, I'm nervous about getting good stuff. It's because I know exactly what I want, and in order to get that, because it has to be moving.
Yeah, but I think that the majority of photographers, I say majority, I would say majority, don't know what they want, and they just like, all right, do a spin, and they just spam the shutter and hope something's good.
Do you think that's why so many people struggle with like posing and stuff? Because I see this is like the number one thing that I've seen across the board is everyone nowadays is struggling with posing, and they'll be like, oh, I need to bring like a full iPad of poses around with me all the time. And it's like, okay, like you need to practice a little more. Like you gotta get comfortable.
I will say the iPad that I carry with me isn't as much for me as it is for the person I'm working with, because if I can tell you a pose, but a lot of times they need to see it.
And I always reenact them every single time, which is so weird because it's like, okay, well, watch me like put my camera down and like dance around for you, because like a lot of like my senior sessions are girls, so it's like watch me do that. It's like you ever been in choir and it's like your choir director does the girls part and he's like, yo, why did you low-key eat that up? And he's like doing the soprano part. That's kind of what it feels like.
I don't know, I feel like posing is like the skill that no photographer thinks about when they get into photography, but it's so necessary if you're going to be working with people. Yeah,
I guess so. And this other thing is, oh my gosh, well, I don't know, just the business side of like closing a deal. It's like near impossible to.
No, that is too. Yeah, I would say like closing deals, especially Because like you get into photography and you're like, oh my gosh, let me make sure I know like the expression triangle. Let me make sure I know what leading lines and all these like rules are. And then you're like, guess what? That's not going to make you money. You have to do sales. So.
Yeah. Sales is the worst part. Ugh.
Yeah. All right. If you don't move your feet, you're not a photographer.
Yeah.
Roasting zoom lenses.
I mean, yeah, facts. Because like I see so many young like initial starting off people. The most cursed lens of all time in photography is the 75-300 f4 to 5.6. The Canon like EFS. I
didn't even know that existed.
It is the worst lens ever.
I mean, you could just stand back forever.
One, variable aperture. Horrible off the rip. 2, most of those people are like, oh, I have this long lens. Let me go shoot sports. So then you're doubling up an f5.6 aperture on top of a fast shutter speed already. And you probably have a trash camera, so your ISO can't even go that high without adding like insane amounts of grain. You've got to stop yawning because you keep making me yawn. And so that might actually be the worst lens to buy as a photographer is a 75-300. Like I know it's like a kit lens, so you could like make an argument for it that it's like a good lens to have. Also, how far am I over on this frame? But well, okay. Anyways,
I want to ask ChatGPT a question really quick. Is this is just off topic a little bit. Tier list me the most coveted photographer jobs. Do top 10.
What?
This is I've been.
Where did that question come from?
Because I was roasting. I do concert photography, but I was roasting a tour photographer because the tour photographers don't make any money unless you're shooting for like the most people.
Even then, you don't make that much money.
Yeah. All right. So we're getting tier list. This is what ChatGPT says are the most coveted photography jobs.
Okay.
Number 10, architecture, real estate.
Like, that's not that coveted?
Yeah, like the least coveted.
That's fair.
Okay, I would agree with that. Number 9, film/TV unit stills. I think that'd be higher. Is that just like what, behind the scenes? TV?
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's what it says, yeah, when you're documenting the making of movies. I would put that way higher.
Yeah.
But that's number 9.
That'd be hype.
That's crazy, because then number 8 is advertising commercial photographer.
Who wants to do that?
I mean, you're working with cool brands, I guess.
That's just like pay-to-win strategy.
Yeah. All right, number 7, luxury destination wedding photographer. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd put that at 7.
That's a good one.
You're like gorgeous venues. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, number 6, concert/music tour photographer.
I think it's like everyone wants to do that until you do it.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, this is horrible.
It does get old fast.
Even even me traveling from like Prosper to Dallas, it's not worth it.
I'm gonna be honest, like concert photography is so much fun, especially when you're getting to work with those people whose music you love, because it kind of lets you create your own art within theirs, if that makes sense. But at the same time, you will make like no money.
You honestly lose money.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Because even if they're comping you like a free ticket, you're probably still paying for parking or driving and gas and like. And sometimes it's
your
worth
time, like 90, like literally, I don't know a single photographer who's doing concerts who's getting paid worth their time.
Yeah, 100%. Like
I think
almost every other genre of photography will, but maybe except landscapes will pay you more.
No, landscapes can pay a lot
if you pay prints.
If you sell them.
Yeah,
yeah.
But again, that's sales.
Okay, I have this idea, and I don't know if I'm like reaching too far to the sun, but like. I have this idea, and I want you to tell me what you think of it. So, like, I've been curating kind of a list of shots that are, like, more generic shots. Like, when I say generic, I mean, like, not of specific people, not recognizable, strictly pretty much for printing, like, to have as prints. I was thinking, like, what if I made 1-of-1 prints of all of those photos? How much do you think I could sell them for realistically?
Realistically, not that. No offense. Like,
really?
I would say the same for me. No one cares that I shot it. No one cares that you shot it.
But what if there's like the promise of, oh, this will never be printed again?
Again, like there still doesn't create value unless you become.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if this podcast, if Peter McKinney could do that and sell it for a lot of money.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like, ask me again in 5 years and we'll see.
5 years is a bold claim. Give me 30 years. Yeah, when I'm 50, hopefully.
But I think eventually, yeah. I think it'll just take more time of building it up.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right, because like no one really bought like
your mom.
Thank you, Mom. Paying my rent.
I will say that is the cool though. I would say that's the one benefit to concert photography though. Is like I'm decorating my studio. It's done now. All the frames are hung. You see,
really?
It's beautiful.
Let's go.
It's just empty frames though, so I'm still going through. And now it's hard for me because I have like 5 prints that I need to do. So I'm trying to decide between my 5 favorite concert photos, and that's really hard for me to do right now because I've shot for I'm probably over 100 artists, and like there's some that are like more important to me. So like
yeah, of course, like.
But it's like I have like some of the ones that are most important. I already have their photo pass like framed on the wall, so it's like I don't necessarily need a picture of them too.
I don't know.
And so
it kind of depends.
Yeah.
Who do you think the least important person
I've shot for?
Yeah.
I know this. It's some DBU band. Like sorry, I'm not gonna actually. I won't at y'all, but you know who you are. But those are like some of the first. That was like the 3rd person I ever shot for. I started with Grady Spencer, GOAT in Fort Worth. And then I shot for Skillet, which is a crazy number 2.
That's a wild pull,
Crazy number 2.
Because it's just like they're like so emo.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
And then
we're eating into our time. We've got to.
All right, we got to go back. But we were talking about most coveted photography positions. Number 5, fine art photographer.
That's not. No one wants to do fine art.
I know no one wants to, but like think about it. If you just have to shoot whatever you want, whenever you want, and get paid, like that's kind of a nice gig.
But you don't get paid till after. Like, who's supporting you?
Again, but like, assuming you could do it, that would be nice. Like, it's not like you're on a schedule, like touring. It's not.
I guess that would be kind of chill.
It's literally doing whatever you want. Like, I kind of see it.
That's a good point.
Number 4, sports photographer for major leagues. That's valid.
Bro, there's this one guy. I think his name's like Tom Wilson. He does like film photos for the like LA Dodgers or something. So cracked, bro.
There are some great.
He only does film, and he is insane. I've been loving his work recently.
All right, we're now getting to our top 3.
Okay.
Number 3, celebrity portrait photographer. Hot take, I would hate that.
Hot take, Loki, I not coveted at all.
You couldn't pay me enough to deal with celebrities as a portrait photographer.
Also, just like, cool, you get to talk to him for 30 minutes, and then they're like, oh, that guy took my picture. And that's it.
If that. They're probably super rude to you.
Probably the least satisfying job of all time.
Yeah.
I would say.
And what, you maybe go and sell it to like TMZ, like, bruh.
Or
if you're lucky,
or
you're
it's
on
like,
Vogue or
cool,
something.
you make like a magazine cover.
Yeah. But you can do that with. Yeah.
But like, you don't care about your work if you're a celebrity portrait photographer.
I mean, if you're on Vogue, that's cool. I would put that in my studio.
No, but like, I just feel like the celebrity photographers who really stand out, it's not because they're a celebrity photographer. It's because they are a great photographer who just happens to do celebrities.
The guy who, there's this guy I follow. I'm going to forgot your name totally, but he shot the photos for the Outer Banks cast. Such good photos, but he's not a portrait photographer at all.
I like what's it called? The guy, I think Greg Fraser's photography book of the Dune cast. Outer Banks.
Let's look up like cast portraits.
Cast portraits. He's not a portrait photographer, and he just did it. That's kind of lit. Are these ones? Yeah, because those are not that good.
No. I could find them on Instagram. I'll show you at the break.
Yeah, we'll have to find it another time.
All right, number 2.
These ones?
No.
Those are fire.
Number 2, high fashion photographer. That's what they're saying is Vogue covers and supermodels. Again.
No, because like you're not even creating like. So the thing with like all these coveted jobs, like high fashion and celebrity, like dude, you're just documenting something that's already cool. Like I think the best thing about being
but you're still posing them, and like I would assume.
Maybe.
Like I know some actors just do whatever they want.
Like runway models.
But that's like you're thinking like you're standing on the runway.
But think about
a Vogue cover is not on the runway. They're like in a studio. They set it up. They light it.
It's not even that cool
precisely though. But there's a lot of skill involved.
There's a lot of skill, but it's like, okay, cool. Like, when are you gonna go outside, touch some grass? Like,
I don't know.
But like,
I disagree. I think like that's like I wouldn't want to do it, but I know why it's a coveted
But like
job.
Once you peak, you're done. There's never like a change up thrown your way where it's like, oh, I got to be better because
that's
like
true.
someone screwed up.
You learn how to work within a studio, and you work within the studio.
And you only do the studio, and you never really get that much better.
Yeah.
Like the law of diminishing return hits so hard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And number 1, I totally agree. National Geographic photographer.
After seeing The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, I 100% agree with that.
100%.
Because that dude, in that movie, mad chill, bro.
I always said if I could do any kind of photography and get paid, it would be wildlife.
I would do underwater photography.
That'd be cool. But I incorporate that in wildlife.
Actually, if I could do any type of photography job for 1 year, it would be I would want to live on a boat and document everything that goes on the boat.
Why?
I've always wanted to live on a boat, and I feel like there's so much crazy stuff that goes on boats. Like, there's a reason there's like 25 seasons of Deadliest Catch.
That's valid.
Like, crazy stuff happens. Yeah, like, boats be mad scenic. Because there's so many leading lines and, like, a lot of colors, different tools.
Yeah.
People work different jobs on boats. There's stories of the Kraken, stuff like that. Anyways.
All right. If you don't already know what you're looking for before you raise the camera, you're not a photographer.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I pick my shots out way before I pull my camera out.
Yeah. Again,
like I like walk around, like that's what I want. Done.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I'm not just like, no one walks around like this.
In general.
Unless the only time that I do that is if someone catches me taking a photo with them and they get all awkward, then I hit the classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a sweeping room shot. You're not actually in it. I will say that's the best thing about having lenses that are like the in-barrel zoom.
Yeah.
Is no one can tell that you're like super zoomed into their face.
Yeah.
So you can just be like, yeah, getting a nice wide panning shot of this room.
What sucks for me is my 24-70 when I'm at 24 is zoom. It looks like it's zoomed in. So when I'm shooting wide shots, everyone thinks I'm like up their nose.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's a creep now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's foul.
But yeah, I think in general that's true. Obviously, like there's exceptions like street photography, but yeah. Okay. If you always shoot at eye level, you're failing.
Yeah, dude, I fire from the hip all day.
100%. Like
I will say, everyone's been gassing up the 5D, like the original 5D.
I've seen so many YouTube videos on that recently. I don't know why.
Because it's like someone said, if a film camera could make a digital camera, it would be the 5D, which I think is fair. Here's one of the main reasons: it only has a viewfinder. It does not have like a ability to watch it on the screen. So, dude, you're like. That was back in the day when people were like, the memes of the photographers like angling their entire body to like get just one shot. And it's like, that's so facts.
Yeah.
Because whenever I shoot with my Polaroid, like my Insta-X, whatever you want to call it, and then my like point and shoot 35 mil, dude, I be getting all sorts of angles. Like it can get tricky.
Yeah.
I've climbed up on a fence one time.
Well, those are like, different angles are what make, I mean, in filmmaking and in photography, you make the scene the scene. Like it just, that's how you get good shots.
Yeah, the hardest part for me is I love like shots. So like if someone was sitting right there across the desk, I'd shoot between our shoulders.
Yeah. Or
like between our heads and get like a nice frame going for their face. And like with like a 5D, which only has a viewfinder, you have to be like so obvious every shot you're getting because you're like.
Yeah. I will say for concert photographers out there, if you're shooting eye level, like, oh my gosh, that's why your shots suck.
Yeah.
Because like
generally,
the angles are already low.
Bro, if you're shooting like here, get down here or get down here.
Yeah.
Like I'm begging you, bro. There's a reason the lights are there. Get them in your shot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. If your shot relies on bokeh, to be interesting, your subject probably isn't.
Been there, done that, bro.
That's true. I mean,
been there, done that. I've done some dog portrait sessions, bro.
I remember those.
Cranking those straight down to 1.2. Are you kidding me? Like, there's nothing that interesting. About shooting your black lab.
All right. If you can't shoot in bad light, you can't even shoot. You can only get lucky.
It's facts. That's what I'm saying about like studio people.
What?
Like people who grow up in the studio. It's like cool. Like go outside, please, because one day someone's gonna be like, "Oh, will you shoot my wedding? Here's $1 million." You'll be like, "Oh well, where is it? Is it in a studio?" No. Oh great, I can't do it.
If you're successful enough to have your own studio, though, you'd never want to shoot a wedding ever. I would. If I had a studio, I'd be like, no.
Dude, pay to win, bro. There's so much pay to win going on in photography these days. Think about it. Like, how many people do you know that just bought a camera and they're like, okay, I'm a photographer now?
They still suck, though.
Not all of them.
I would say
if you buy a nice enough camera, you can not suck.
You can, but you can't catch up the experience. Like, I disagree. There's too much. There's too many skills that don't involve the specs in a camera to be a good photographer.
Not studio stuff, dude. If someone gave you unlimited lights, unlimited like modifiers, unlimited cameras, unlimited lenses, anything you want, you could make a good photo in a studio.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to learn, but yeah.
I don't think so. Like, if someone gave you unlimited lighting and modifiers, you could throw something together.
You could just throw it in auto, yeah. As long as you had enough light, you'd fix it.
Just gamble it.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, you wearing flip-flops in the past couple of episodes, it's really weirding me out. I don't feel like
once you get married, bro, I just wear. You should see my sunglasses. They're like total dad sunglasses.
I don't think I should be seeing your feet while we record this, though.
Just dogs, yeah.
Straight dogs, straight toes out.
Okay. If you're fiddling with the settings while the moment happens, you've already missed it.
Duh.
Sometimes you have to. You have to adjust.
While the moment happens.
You've never had the camera up there and you're like, oh my gosh, I should definitely bring something down a little bit.
Well, yeah, obviously, but it's just like one setting.
Yeah.
I think it's saying like, if you're like,
oh yeah,
like, bro, everyone changes their ISO like mid dip and kiss. Like,
yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're like, oh my gosh, why is my aperture at 14 right now?
You're cooked. At that point, you throw it in auto, bro.
Yeah.
If you're shooting 14 aperture, like, okay, I will say, bro, okay, before we're about to take our break here in a few minutes, but I've got to tell you, you said something last podcast that made that video that I made what it is. You said someone commented or you saw somewhere that 9 out of 10 shots should be locked off on a tripod.
I saw that. I noticed that.
I used that. It changed my life.
So
I
good.
carried a tripod and a monopod all over the UK. Up, down, Scotland, all the way down to London. Dude, I locked off so many shots in that video. It wasn't it magical?
It makes it look better. It looks more, I would say, almost cinematic. Like the still, just let the subjects move.
And the fact
Casey Neistat's the one that said that, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, and the fact that like it's like, oh, bro had time to pull a tripod out and set up this shot. Kind of sick.
Yeah.
And like people may not notice, but they like feel it. They're like, oh, weird. Like, what the heck? So that literally changed that entire video for me. Because if I hadn't like heard that, I would not have, like, that video would not have been as good as it was.
No,
and dare I say, it was my best video I've ever made.
It was a good video.
So, I was pretty hype about that. But I did shoot, bro, you will not believe what my average f-stop on that trip was.
What?
F8.
No way.
I shot most of that footage at f8.
Because it's just bright outside?
It was so bright, and I was pulling focus on, like, such fast-moving stuff. And I was like, you know what,
Did
F8.
you have indies on it?
I would put it at like 2 stops and then throw it at f8. But the amount of shots in that video that were shot at like f16 or f8, in like almost all of them.
That's good.
So, because at 150 millimeters, you're already getting lens compression. So it's like, why would you not like avoid errors by shooting at f8, and then you can just throw focus around? Like, I would literally look at the markings on the lens and be like, I'm an f8. Throw it to like in between 6 and 8 feet and be like, yeah, that's about 6 and 8 feet. And then I just throw it in there and be like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's sharp enough. And it worked. Like, did you notice any shots out of focus? There was one where I pulled it into focus and that's it in the entire video.
That's huge.
I barely had to get rid of any shots. Like, the only reason I was having to pull selects that much is to cut like the ends and then cut like, oh, someone looked into the camera and it's like gone. So it was a wild time.
Okay, if dang, I can't think of a better way to say that. I don't like how it says it. I'll come back to it. If all your pictures are centered, your composition sucks.
Yeah, no duh.
That's like obvious, but
unless you're shooting like Polaroid, because I feel like Polaroid, it's like.
We're shooting a 1x1 or anything like that.
It's kind of chill to like have it centered.
Yeah.
Sometimes even like large format portraits, or like if you're doing a good old 8x10.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a time and place to put them in the center. Like my favorite picture ever of James Arthur, it's probably my most famous picture. Like he posted on Instagram. He's dead center, and it's a banger. He literally has his but it's like also he's not like if you wanted to consider this microphone the subject, it's on the right, I guess.
I will say,
I think that has to be on my. Now that I said that, that has to be the one that I print in my studio.
There you go. I will say the thing that irks me the most is if someone's looking away, please put them put them on that side of the camera to where like the wider negative space is on this side.
Yeah.
And like vice versa. Like it just drives me up a wall when like someone's looking into the side of the frame and then there's like this much behind their head. It just makes me so angry. I'm like, dude, just like scoot over. All right. Anyways, shall we take our break?
Let's do it.
Okay, now you can tell your story.
This is like kind of niche, but if you keep following the podcast, it will make sense later. But I was in Branson recently, and I went to this, Sight and Sound Theater in Branson.
The one that does like Noah.
Like unreal show. So I saw David.
Oh.
It literally makes GOC look like a child's play.
Really?
It blows GOC out. It was the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
Because when I always heard about Sight and Sound, it was like, not that cool.
No, it's like, I would say.
Did you go just for that?
Yeah, just to see David.
What the
heck?
heck?
No, I had a family reunion, but I went to Sight and Sound just to see David.
Bruh.
I was like, why else would I go to Sight and Sound other than to see David? Like,
I thought you meant to Branson.
No.
Isn't it Missouri?
Yeah.
Why did you have a family reunion in Missouri?
I have a family reunion alternates every year. 1 year it's in Colorado, the next is in Missouri, and it goes back and forth.
That's so far away.
Yeah, it's like 6.5 hours.
That's not that bad. I thought it was farther than that.
No.
I thought it was like 11.
Colorado would be further, but
yeah, Colorado was like 15.
Yeah, and there's no time change, so. But yeah, literally the special effects, unreal. The puppets.
Puppets.
When I say puppet, I just have to show you because
bro,
I can't show you, but
Where
I'll show you.
invite?
I'll show you after the podcast. Like I'm not even kidding. Like and like the way they have screens that don't look like screens,
like the LED walls.
but it's
But
like
then
better.
not LED.
Like you wouldn't know it's an LED wall because it's combined with other things. So like
That's so awesome.
I want to
reminds me, we need to
have
have
Brian
Brian
on so I
yeah.
can bring that up to him and be like, all right, so like, when are we getting
He's
this?
been on a lot of podcasts lately.
Yeah.
So we need to have him on. He's down. He's ready to do it.
I'll travel for it. Like I'll come to Plano.
We can just do it in the control room or something.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I'll
I want
text
to have him
him.
on twice. I stand by. We're gonna have him on, and I want to do it on stage for GSE.
I just don't think that's gonna happen.
No,
but
I'll make it happen.
you'll make it happen.
I took a class with him. I know Brian very well.
I work with him.
No, but trust me when I tell you, Brian got me out of some tough spots. Like
okay, like academic
dishonor
or whatever.
Not dishonor. I just I got some help passing that class.
Tough. Passing his class.
Not that it was hard. I just hadn't turned some stuff in, so he allowed me to still turn it in.
Bro, no duh.
Very
I hope he'd let you
guys,
turn
my
it
issue in school was never that I didn't have the ability to do well. I just didn't do it. That was just me.
No, we know.
So
we know. I saw that 1.2 GPA first semester.
Oh, first semester, yeah. I think I graduated with above. No, I didn't, but
What'd you graduate with?
like a 2.9.
Whew. That's not great.
But the thing is, and I stand by this, all you creators out there, I've now worked for 3 different full-time jobs and dozens of contracts. Guess how many have asked me for my GPA? 0.
Most people that I work for don't even know that I haven't gone to college.
Yeah, will never ask. Also, how many of them have ever asked it to see my degree? 0. So oh my goodness. What a scam.
I saw this meme today. It was like a 4-panel cartoon, and it was like, son, it's time to teach you the value of money. Like here, and the kid went and put it into a film degree, and the dad was like, no. Yeah. Sometimes I look at memes on the Court and Luke account just to.
They're good. They're just camera
something.
memes.
Yeah, they're low-key funny.
Like I post some on the story they get me.
Yeah, just be careful what you post.
Okay. If you're waiting for better light, you're wasting time. That's true. Just use the light you have.
Yeah, never have I ever waited. Well, that's not true. I have strategically moved locations for light. So whenever I shoot in certain places, like certain parks and stuff, I'll hit certain locations throughout the shoot.
Yeah, but you plan it in
at
advance.
Certain intervals.
Have
honestly, no, I don't really plan it. I just look up at the sky and I'm like, that part looks good.
Have you ever showed up to a shoot you planned and you were like, oh my gosh, I severely underestimated where the sun was gonna be at, and you're planning to do an hour, oh, we have 30 minutes until we lose all light, and you just fly through that sucker.
So I usually have the opposite problem. I usually plan too far ahead.
Really?
So I usually am like, crap. I'll you want to take a little longer to change?
Yeah.
Because honestly, people are always down to take a water break or something during their senior shoot. So we live in Texas. It is hot, and so it's never caused a problem. But yeah, I've definitely had moments where I'm like, like I'll wait to shoot the film roll until like it's perfect golden hour.
Yeah.
Because golden hour just like kind of goated on film. So
when you are shooting with female clients who have changes,
yeah, a lot of changes.
How do you like? And it's just y'all. I usually just give them my car and like black out my windows.
It's never just me and them.
Okay, see, I run into this issue I was trying to get better advice because like I run into this very often. So usually what I do is I put like my stuff, like my windshield thing that keeps the heat out there, and then I have stuff in the windows and I just let them get in the car and I just stand outside.
Yeah, I've never had someone come to a shoot alone. And I always ask. I usually I put them in a group chat, like especially if it's a high schooler, I put them in a group chat with their parents, or like. Most times people bring someone along with them to their shoot, like a mom or someone to help them, like hold their water, hold their lipstick, their brush, their hairbrush, like whatever they need. And they always bring their car. So like they just change in their car. And then I make it a point of like, so like say we parked right next to each other.
Yeah.
I'll sit in like my passenger seat and face like at the park, like away from them, and then I'll also get on my phone.
Yeah.
So it's like 100% guarantee.
Yeah,
like
but you get on your phone. You're
he's not turning around. Like this is not weird. And then most of the time, the parent will come over and talk to me during that time. So like they're facing their kid changing the car. I'm facing the park or whatever's out there, and then it's like a really good time to bond with like the parent of the client or the client, like whoever's paying, for the shoot, like you get to bond with them. And like, I mean, that's where I've had some of my greatest connections is like while their kid is awkwardly changing into jorts, like stuff like that.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I always encourage people to bring someone to their shoot because like, even if it's just like an adult and they're like, I want to shoot with you. I'm like, cool. Like bring a buddy,
Yeah.
It makes it more fun. Unless your buddy is weird. Then don't bring them.
Yeah.
I will quit.
I will say, especially with like if you're like you tend to be an awkward person, if you bring one of your friends to the shoot, it's just gonna make you more comfortable because then also there's not the pressure on the photographer as much of like having to like make you feel comfortable.
I will say, bro, I be working my material during those shoots, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always like
It's like I'm practicing a stand-up set.
Yeah. Like my stand-up set, I think I could do a good 5-minute.
Yeah.
Like on any stage. You put me at an open mic, like the amount of the amount of shoots that I've had that are like could have been awkward situations.
Gee, I feel like I have some jokes that would like rip for photography crowd, but like just an ordinary crowd, they would be like, what the heck?
No, yeah, I always joke about people's jobs. Like that's my like number one bit is like someone will tell me, I'm like, so what do you do for work? And then just like rip their career, and they always laugh at it because it's like you don't joke about their like their position. You joke about like bro, there's not that many jobs in the world. Like, cool, you work at Raytheon. Like, let's joke about you blowing up children. Like,
what is Raytheon?
It's a missile defense contracting company. The amount of people I've met who work at Raytheon, and I'm like,
that's crazy.
You kill people for a living.
What's like the big
Lockheed Martin?
How do you know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same one. Raytheon's in McKinney.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people around here work for them because they do all sorts of things that are horrible.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Hopefully no one is watching this. Like. This deep into the episode, and they're like, why is Court making fun of Raytheon? My house just gets bombed.
That'd be tough. Would be tough.
Raytheon, for legal purposes, I will work for your
They're
company
not a sponsor of this in any way, shape, or form. But
no, I'd take it. I'd take the missile defense
Heck
money.
Yeah, are you kidding? Are you in need of?
Are you?
All the photographers like, what? Why would I?
Well, low-key, dude, Lockheed Martin makes crazy ads. Because like they make like the F-16s and stuff.
Why do they even need to make an ad?
What do you mean? It's sick as crap.
If someone's gonna buy an F-16, they're just gonna buy an F-16.
It's not like that. It's like those military ads that are like,
we want
dudes doing like they like got black paint on their face and they're like swimming in the water.
Yeah.
And that's what they be doing. Is like Lockheed Martin will make like one time a year probably they'll make like an ad read like,
dude. Okay, I was thinking about this the other day. Because everyone was like, I was watching some videos on hooks because I saw something on YouTube and it was like, change this with your hooks.
Is this a hook? now.
And yes. And then I realized, and I watched like a 20-minute video, and then I watched a 30-minute video. And you know what I realized? Hooks are still the exact same. Hooks don't change. There's nothing in the algorithm.
Why do you think like no. Yeah, hooks will always be
interesting? Is it interesting or is it not? And I also realized this. The reason why there's like a hook either has to like catch your attention or like get you interested in it, which one can be because of like content, or two, it can just be like what it is or who it is. Yeah. For example, Mr. Beast he could have the worst hook in the world. People are still gonna watch it because it has his face on it. I
will say Mr. Beast's thumbnails, bro, he cooks. Like
no, but you get what I'm saying by that?
They get me, dude, because like the one that just came out recently where it was like 100 Days in a Private Plane, they changed that thumbnail like 4 times in the allotted time that I was on YouTube. And bro, it got me. Like the thumbnail worked. Yeah. Because like about the 3rd time that I saw that video and it had a different thumbnail, I was like, I guess I'll watch it.
Yeah. So. But then they lost me like the 10-minute mark, and I was like, this is boring.
You know the best video that he's ever made, in my opinion?
The pyramids.
The pyramids. Yeah. I bring that video up all the time, bro.
One more time, I'm gonna die. Anyways.
Okay. Well, pyramids.
No, but what I was saying is like with hooks, like basically a podcast clip could come up with like Mr. Beast, and you're just gonna watch it because it's Mr. Beast. And I hope one day this podcast can get it where like the hook is just one of our faces, and it kind of already is for like a very niche audience. They just see our face. Like, I hate these guys.
See like a super chopped dude on your phone.
Yeah. No, like
wow, that dude's ugly as crap.
For example, like today's reel had like it was about drone shots or something. Yeah. And it made sense for the reel to just start it with a drone shot for a hook. But I was weighing would our face get more of a reaction than the drone shot? And I was like, I think it would.
I think it would.
People hate us or love us so much that I think it's more important for us to see that 1 second of our face than it is, and then it cuts.
I literally had someone last night be like, "Oh, I always see you on my For You page."
Yeah.
And like people, I mean, it's not like about. Like, oh, it's us. It's about, oh, you see us a lot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter, like, who we are. It's just like, oh, I see them on my For You page all the time.
Yeah, and we get that a lot in the comments, like, when people will, like, roast us, and I'll be like, you judge us based on one reel you've seen, just actually watching an episode of the podcast. Like, oh, no, this is, like, the 5th reel I've seen of yours. And I'm like,
yeah, gotcha. Yeah. It's, like, great. And we got an additional comment from you. Yeah, that's the funniest part about, like, people flaming us in our comments. It's like, oh, great, you're helping the algorithm. Okay, this is one thing. So Luke's wife, Skylar, doesn't think hate comments are bad.
No. Guys, hate comments hurt feelings.
They do. They hurt really bad, and she does not believe us.
We'll do an episode on it more in depth. Like, oh my gosh.
Okay, this is our homework.
Yeah.
We need to go home tomorrow.
Start screenshotting them and writing them down.
Start just like make a note. I bet there's like a bot, like a chat bot or something that we could plug our whole account into. And it would pull like the meanest comments.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start working.
Working.
Bro, that's not nice. Sorry. I got a little choked up.
No, yeah. I mean, you'll see it on next week's episode. There's some
episode.
Brutal ones, especially on the recent one. Court hasn't read necessarily all of them on the ones from last week.
I've been too busy recently.
Also, can we talk about like last week? Court left, and I was like, all right, we need these to bang. And it was banger after banger after banger.
Every time one of us goes out of town, we hit 100K. Yeah. Every single time.
It was like 50K, 60K, 100K.
Gained 1,000 followers while I was gone for 10 days.
It was unreal.
I was like, I literally was like in the car. I was like, wait a second, like weren't we just at like 1,000 less than this? Like what the heck?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Lucky us.
It's crazy because Instagram's low key catching TikTok.
Is because I was going live. I was gonna go live on our account the other day so I was editing like a video that had like a 1 or 2 day turnaround on it, and I got like super defeated because Morgan left, and like she was like sitting with me to like help me get through like the video, and like I don't know, just like be company while I'm editing. And she left the house, so I was by myself. So I went live. I was like debating if I should go live on TikTok or Instagram. So I ended up going live on TikTok because it like pulls it to more people. Mm-hmm. It was not that fun. Like it was not a good time. Next time we go live, we definitely need to do it. It sounded like a fart.
No, it was the chair.
It was a chair. I feel like every episode you have fart.
It's always
fart allegations. Yeah. Luke's never beating the stinky butt allegations, bro. But I
mean, I did. It's just not for that reason, but
anyways. But yeah, going live on TikTok, it did like I mean, I can see the payout though. Like you can see like, I don't know, like it gives you like the estimated rewards and stuff at the end. It's insane.
Really?
Yeah.
Just from going live?
Yeah, going live gets you so much money. It's insane. Have you seen? Bro, this is so messed up. Have you seen that video of the family? And they're like basically like homeless, like they're impoverished, and people are like spamming random numbers in the chat, and they think they're like giving gifts. It's so messed up.
That's awful.
Oh, anyways.
Okay, back to photography.
It was so bad. But like they were like freaking out, and people were sending like 5 million.
They're getting rich.
Like 1 million, yeah. And they were like, "Whoa, what?"
That's awful.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Okay.
Prank of the century.
If you're afraid to get close to your subject, your photos will always feel timid.
Yeah, dude. That's why people with telephoto lenses need to like get a 16 mil prime and just go out and hit the field.
I totally agree. Like when I first started doing weddings, I would just take my 70 to 200 because that was the biggest lens I had at the time, and I would just stand at the back and just snipe. And I was like, I don't want to get in the dance floor. I don't want to get in the dance floor.
Dude, what? Those wide angle dance floor pics go so hard.
Yeah, but when I was starting out, I was like so timid.
I want people to borderline grab my camera out of my hands when I'm on the dance floor.
Yeah,
Like,
I will say, because the 24 anamorphic shots on the dance floor.
24,
dummy.
the 35?
What is the one I have?
35.
35 then, yeah.
Yeah, that one's fire.
So good.
Yeah, dude. When and like, honestly, you can just set it to like 3.5 feet and just start doing that, and it will get it like 90% of the time. So that's the nice thing about manual focus is it has like I mean, I guess it has this on regular ones too, but it has the markings on the side.
Yeah.
So you can just be like, yeah, it's about 6 feet.
Seems good.
Throw it in there, put it on F8, just start shooting. Fire every time. Put that flash speed on 1/1 and just start blinding the crowd. Anyways.
Okay. Your behind the scenes photo holding a reflector is not cool.
Well,
yes, it is. I think it's cool.
Holding a reflector?
Well,
bruh.
Behind the scene photos are cool. You know?
Bruh, this is not tough.
That's not tough. But if you were like clamping it onto a C-stand, tough.
That is tough.
Tough.
Yeah, if you're clamping something, if you got a clamp in your, you just stand in there with a silver circle, put that aluminum foil away. Like, go get you a job.
Dude, yeah,
you paid $200,000 to NYU to hold that foil.
We need to do behind the scenes photos, just like us in a studio, and just like put them on a story, and like rank the most tough, just like holding a clamp.
Yeah, like, holding clamp, holding reflector,
yeah.
Tightening XLR cable, wrapping cable.
Dude, a perfect XLR throw.
Bongo tie.
Would be dummy.
Losing your quarter 20s.
Okay, stop posting flat lays of your camera gear. Quite literally, no one cares.
I care. I like those.
I understand different.
I think they're cool.
I mean,
unless you have the 75 to 300 f4 to 5.6, then I hate you.
Have you ever lost an SD card? I never lost one.
I don't think so. I mean,
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, you lost one in front of you.
I lost Khalil's photos, and I'm so mad about it. He sings like he's in all the Suits music, like that way down we go.
Oh,
you know.
That's what they play in Suits.
Yeah, when he goes to jail.
Bro, I haven't seen Suits.
Oh, but yeah,
I don't watch that. That
heathenry.
Yeah, for real. I don't watch that.
Yeah, someone the other day was like, "Have you seen You?" And I was like,
No, I'm a Christian. I read the Bible.
It's quite literally like I was like, no.
Like, dear God, do you know who my mother is?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I am sad though.
Who asked you that?
I don't remember.
Like someone at work?
I don't remember. No, it was someone that I was like shocked because I was like, no.
Someone at DBU Chapel. They're like, if you watched You, it's a really good show. You're like, oh, fine God.
No, but oh gosh, I just had something that I was gonna ask about and I forgot. I don't remember. It was like really important to photography though.
Probably like turning your camera on. It's pretty important to photography.
I mean, yeah, but anyways,
it's like charging your batteries.
What were we talking about? Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. Because so far we've reviewed like every Marvel movie that's come out since we started this podcast. I have, and you've listened,
bro, on the podcast.
Yeah, we have.
Bro, I do not remember one of those.
From the way, like, I can literally tell you from what episodes. There's the one that was up in the office outside on the deck in Dallas.
Which one was that?
Like number 2 or 3.
No, which movie?
It was, I don't remember. Don't make me do the movie.
I thought that was Frozen.
That was Frozen, but we also talked about Marvel. Then the one outside of where we used to hang our hammocks in that field.
Yeah.
We talked about Red Hulk. No, Red Hulk was later. That one was something else.
What's your point?
My point is, I still haven't seen Thunderbolts, and I've wanted to see it for a while. And it's not in theaters anymore, and it's not on Disney Plus.
Is it on DVD? Do you have a DVD player?
I don't know.
You have an Xbox.
I mean, I have Disney Plus. I'll just wait. But like, why don't they instantly go on Disney Plus as soon as it's off out of theaters?
Yeah. How are dads supposed to watch it with their 9-year-olds before bed? That's like every family that I know. It's like Disney Plus before bed.
Yeah. Well, I got the Disney Plus,
Hulu, ESPN
Max, and Hulu
thing.
for $30 a month. It's actually kind of a good deal.
Dude,
ads.
I'm too broke for that. Like, genuinely, dude, not a single subscription in my life.
Really?
Yes. I paid, like, the Ring home bundle. Also, do you have a Ring camera?
No, yeah.
Okay, good. It got hacked. Yeah, so don't have any indoor cameras. Because on May 28th or so, like, if you go back onto your Ring, this is a PSA to everyone. Honestly, make this a reel.
Your camera might die.
What?
It's blinking dead.
Blinking dead?
About like the low battery on the top right? Or am I totally capping?
Dude, I think you're actually smoking.
No, it's literally gonna die.
Oh, it's overheating.
Oh.
That's okay. Fine. We'll just end the episode here.
Wait, I was gonna say what we're talking about. I had something to follow up your point.
Yo, mama.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about Ring cameras.
Ring cameras.
Subscriptions.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta hurry though.
Anyways, yeah. I've budgeted on my subscriptions, and I have $68.36 subscriptions per month.
I can't afford anything. I'm broke.
Because that's my Lightroom, my Premiere.
You pay for your Premiere?
Yeah, I have to because my work only goes on 2 devices, and now I have a work laptop and desktop, so I can't put it on my third.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go. Thanks for watching. I know this is a short one, but
Just some.
It was good.
Cut.